Peace and blessings, collective. It's your girl Hadida here. I also have to light an incense because you guys already know your girl is big on scents and energy. So we're going to usher in some good smelling energy of the patchouli incense before I hop into topic. All right, so this particular video is the beginning of a series called What They Don't Tell You at the Mosque, Things That They Don't Tell You at the Mosque. Now, this series is not meant to be a jab at the mosque or those Muslim sisters and brothers who are teaching new Shahadah classes, but these are just things that are kind of like expected for you to know, but yet are not actually said all of the time in the new Shahadah class, or even when you go for a khutbah on Friday. So you might walk into the mosque, you might see different things, and you kind of like, well, what is that, and why is that there, and what do you use that for? This is meant to be kind of like a class that baby steps you through Islam, some of the Islamic practices that we're used to doing on a daily basis, and that you should know. I cannot tell you how many sisters come to my new Shahadah class and do not know these things. And I'm surprised because they're married to Muslim men. They are, in situations where maybe they have converted from out of Islam, but another sister, from out of Christianity or another religion into Islam, and another sister has brought them in, but these are things that they never taught them. And so because of that, I figured that I'm going to start to bring you guys a series of videos that baby steps you, like I said, through different aspects of Islam and helps you kind of have a navigation course through this thing, right? Because these are things, like I said, you are expected to know. These are things that are sunnah. Some of them are obligatory, fard, for us. And if you aren't doing them, they're things that can ultimately prevent you from going to Jannah or give you some punishments in the grave before you're able to get to Jannah. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the Istinja bottle. Some of y'all are probably like, what is an Istinja? The Istinja is the practice of washing away urine and defecation from your body, urine and feces from your body after using the bathroom before you get up from the toilet. Now, some people are like, oh, I have toilet paper. Yeah, but toilet paper does not clean the same way that water does. It is an obligatory practice of yours, or that you should introduce for you to make a Istinja. In this video, I'm going to help you figure out how you can make an Istinja bottle from some common things that you have around your house so that you can observe this obligatory practice. The Istinja bottle basically is a bottle of water that you keep next to your toilet. It is used for you to wash off your private parts, dry yourself off like you would normally do with toilet paper, get up, go on about your business. But if you do not make an Istinja after going to the bathroom and you do not wash the urine and the feces away from your body, even though you're using toilet paper, right, your wudu is not valid. So there are some sisters who are, making wudu, making wudu and making salat, going on about their business and never made an Istinja. Your wudu does not hold if you do not have an Istinja and you have not cleaned yourself. I'm going to show you guys. I have something simple like a Propel water bottle, right? You take a water bottle. I also have, for those of you who don't buy water bottles, something like a hydrogen peroxide bottle. Wash this bad boy out real good. Wash your water bottle out real good. The only thing that you really need is some kind of container. It does not matter what kind. At the dollar store, they actually have those squeeze bottles that you can put ketchup, mustard, and say vinegar, hot sauce, whatever, for like vending kind of events. You can use a bottle like that. The only thing that you need is some kind of container that can hold water and a hole in the top. If you don't want to go spend more money and you already have a container at home that you can use, I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to take the top of your water bottle, all right? See, it's just the top. You are going to puncture a hole into it. Now, I'm going to do this on a table so that I don't cut my hand up, but you're going to puncture a hole into it in the center of the, sorry, y'all, in the center of the cap. And then Wait a minute, you guys. Do that. And, you know, like press down with the knife and like rotate, because you don't want a huge hole. You just want a hole big enough for you to be able to squeeze water out of, right? So I'm not like jabbing this thing. I'm just puncturing the hole and I'm rotating it with my other hand so that it kind of like digs a larger hole through. Now, once you make a little teeny weeny puncture hole, I think you guys can see that, you get yourself a pair of scissors. Slip them inside of this hole. I know I'm doing this off the camera. It's like an awkward kind of position. And just kind of dig around, right? Once you do that, your scissors are going to go through on the other side. And you can like jab your scissors down far enough to a hole to your liking. Like I said, you don't need a huge hole. You just need a hole to be present. Clear out the debris, and now you have an Istinja bottle made at home. Screw your top back on. Fill this bad boy up with water, such as this. And now you have your Istinja bottle. Ladies, it is imperative, okay, for you to make your Istinja every time you go to the bathroom. Whether it's urination, whether it's defecation, whatever it is, make sure that you are using your Istinja bottle, that you are washing yourself. Now, the sunnah says for you to use your left hand, wash yourself, okay? Use your left hand a total of 3 times because that's sunnah, and then dry yourself and go on about your business. In the next video, we're going to talk about what hand you use to wash yourself, to wipe yourself, to do anything that's like dealing with nudges or things that are dirty, and then what hand you use to eat and to do everything else with. All of these things are instructed in Islam and a lot of people don't know. So I love you guys. Stay tuned. This is another video coming to you. As I said, there will be many more following. The series is What They Don't Teach You at the Mosque. Love you and peace.